Yes, and well, moving to William Daly stories. Yeah, don't want to go quick. Yeah, and William Daly stories were just up the board a little bit there, I think. And this is the one we're doing 90s. Yeah, the best of the 90s. Sort that little lot out for me, please. There you go. Right, here we go. And our guest is Zoey Zebra. So zebra, as we say zebra. Yeah, we've always said zebra. Some people say zebra. There he goes. Right, Zoe. This program is called The World I Know. Now, we want you to tell us about the world that you know. Yeah. And for those record buyers, The World I Know is a song by Collective Soul. Right, have you got your soul collected? Yeah. And have you collected your post in your bag? Yeah. And are you off to see the world on a plane? Oh, yeah. Are you going to fly Qatar or Emirates? Yeah. Emirates. Yeah. Okay. Right. Are you going to put your cardigan on? Because it will be cool. It's always cool up there. And are you going to tell us first about your love fool? Yeah, well, I met a male zebra and he was a fool. He thought I was a cat. Well, I'm sitting on me sitting position there and I'm looking more like a cat. But he's not interested, no. And what about Puff Daddy and Faith Evans? Ah, they wrote a letter saying, I'll be missing you. Yeah, they didn't see you for a while. Yeah, down there near the desert. Yeah, yeah. Puff went down there to see his daddy, but he lost faith in Evans. And then he said, I'll be missing you. Yeah. And the Tony Rich project have been down there. They said nobody knows. Well, I'm offering them to guess. I mean, I've told them the answer now. Zoe, Ty, Zoe. Can't say it if you try, but the sun's on a blink on you. It's not here. But it's even though it's not here, it's going to stretch you with its reflections and that. And that is Zoe from Ty. You'd have to go to the site to find out about it being a zebra. And anyway, Tony Rich, somebody knows now. Semi-charmed live, third eye blind. Yes, he got a pair of glasses, but his third eye is up here. Now you need 3 glasses. You need a one up here. Yeah, like scientists used to have. The 2 eyes, and I had a glass up here. This is for the third eye. The third eye is blind, needs a helping hand. But opticians don't do the third eye these days. Yeah, he lives the semi-charmed live on whatever radio William. Yeah, and in the William studios. It's quite new, so he don't always know a lot. But he's been talking to others. Yeah, here in the studio. And he says, even MC Hammer, you can't touch this. No, you can't touch this. Lovely fancy skin, all made up of black and white little rings. You can look at them yourself. And even MC Hammer, he can't touch that, no. And Sophie B. Hawkins, as I lay me down. Sophie wants to do it another way, she's going to lie down for you. But even she can't touch that. And that's Sophie B. Hawkins. Yeah. And Gin Blossom say, well, we're jealous of that kind of skin and that, and the eyes, the lovely eyes. If we had eyes like that, we'd see for miles. Oh, that's a who. Yeah, and Gin Blossoms were here jealousy. Yeah, and the Informer, Why, you need big eyes like that when you're in the snow. Yeah. Why, you'd only get icicles on them, yeah, and there you go. And the same with vanilla ice. Ice, baby. My eyes are iced up when it's in the snow. But I'm often in the warmer regions. I don't basically go in the snow. And there I go. Zoey Zebra. Yeah. And tell us about the world you know. Well, I know Desiree. Yeah, and I know she gotta be. You gotta be as well. Well, you could be. What could you be? You could be a beekeeper, couldn't you? Yeah, yeah. What are you gonna be? I'm gonna be a zebra. Yeah. And what am I gonna be? Oh, gonna be a presenter. Oh, I see. Yeah. Right. That's great. Now, what about Alanis Morissette? Isn't that ironic that a person looking like a cat should be a zebra? That's ironic. Yeah. And of course, I'll do the voiceover for him because he's not speaking. And why are you not speaking? I'm going to do my voice. Can I do my voice? Yes. Isn't that ironic? Yeah. This is Shaggy. Yeah, I'm going to do the bombastic. Oh, the bombastic. Oh. That was my voice. What was that your voice? Did you borrow it from me? Yeah. Okay. Thank you very much. You pay me back with interest? Oh, yes. And what about it? That's the Hollies, that pay me back with interest. Yeah, and what about share? I don't share with anybody. No, I believe that. Yeah, yeah, you just eat all your grub yourself. Yeah, I don't share with anybody. No. And what about LFO with the summer girls? Ah. Another one of those cases walking on the beaches, looking at the peaches. And then, yeah, oh, yeah, and I even see Mimi Sounds is walking on there as well nowadays, instead of practicing the guitar. Yeah. Yeah, and Green Day, Time of Your Life, good riddance. I say good riddance to anybody who got off. Who got off the day? Oh, yeah, Brown Rooster. He's not going to crew at dawn anymore. Jimmy, Frank, or Mary, or any of them. He's not going to crew at anybody. No, he gone. Oh. And what about Snoop Doggy Dogg? What's my name? What's my name? William. And what's your name? Zoey. Can you prove it? Yeah. No doubt about me. I'm not an imposter. Zoey from Thai. Yeah. And what's my name, Snoopy Dog? Zoey. Ah, boys too, man. What about when the water runs dry for zebras? We have to move on and get another water hole. Ah, isn't the taste of sand all that water? I think it does. I think it's often dirty as well. Yeah, it's the elephant been washing the tails in it. Yeah, yeah. And Nirvana. What zebras really smell like. No perfume for years. No. Smells like teen spirit. Oh, I see. Yeah, don't use this stuff. No. And what about live? Oh, everybody comes alive when the lightning's crashing. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, yeah. We all come alive. And what about the valve pipe from the freshmen? Oh, hope they've got some fresh baggy. Oh, they stink as well. Yeah. And what about four-non blondes? What's up? My can of spray is empty. Oh, he's a shaking zebra. Oh, he got nervous. Oh, calm down, calm down. And there he goes. And you be 40. Can't help falling in love. I thought you'd fallen in love there. I thought you'd fallen off the cliff for a while. Yeah. And what about crisscross? I don't mean Christopher Cross. Crisscross decided to jump. Wow! Zebras don't do much jump, but they can jump. Yeah. And Bruce Springsteen, he got a secret garden. Yes, down there next to the zebras. Oh, yes. Oh, we sometimes eat these cabbages, though. Yeah, oh, we love them. Yeah, and his carrots. Ah, yeah, he be chasing you. And what about Savage Garden? Oh, truly, madly, deeply, if we can get in there, we'll get all the lovely plants. Yeah. Oh, wow, yes. A bit of savage with each other, mind. We do snack. And Mariah Carey, always be my baby. Yeah, Mariah, come for a ride on me back. Yeah. And what about Chumbawamba? I'll be too busy tube thumping. Ah, and what about Tumbarumba? I'll be too busy tube thumping. Yeah. And there you go. And what about Take That Back for Good? Well, I hope I'm back for good. Oh, I hope I'm back for good. I might get voted off soon, but I'm still back for good, yeah. Yeah. And tell us about the world that's treating you. Yeah, how is it treating you? Collective soul. Well, the sun does shine and it sparkles my eyes. And I see a bit of me collective soul. Yeah, shining in my eyes. You want to see my soul? There it is, look. You can see it in my eye, but it's supposed to be in my third eye. Yeah, which is up here. But it's blind at the moment. Yeah. And what about dishwater? Well, too busy washing the dishes, but he occasionally looks out the window and sees all the blue cars. Yeah, wow. And he's counting them. Yeah, well, there's another one. Blue car, yeah. What about the blessed union of souls? I believe. I believe too. I believe this is the best of the 90s. Yeah. In the blessed union of souls. Can we see your soul again? Yeah, there it is. You can see it in my eyes. I don't know what it is. Any of us, anybody? No. Well, what about the Bone Thugs in Harmony? They're still standing at the crossroads. What are they standing at the crossroads for? Well, hard to cross many traffic. Yeah. You also got to make a mind of whether to sell your soul to the devil or what at the crossroads. And there you go. And Big Mountain, baby, I love your way. Yes, I love your giraffe way. Yeah, do the giraffe shake. I'm not a giraffe. Oh, you're a zebra. Yeah, we'll go on then. Yeah. And what about black or white? Oh, that's my favorite color. He says Michael Jackson, look. Black or white. I like a little bit of pink as well. But mostly black or white. I've got pink in my eyes. And you can see my soul. But we don't know what it's for me. Well, if he crashes into me, I'll give him a kick. Boom. Like a horse. Yeah. Ah, yeah, I see. And what about Mariah Carey? Fantasy. Mariah Carey had a fantasy of you. Yeah, when she woke up, she saw Zoey, the zebra, and she could see his soul. Yeah. And Madonna says, you better keep that soul a secret for me. Oh, yeah. And Notorious Big. Hypnotize. Oh, get hypnotized with those eyes, Notorious. Any day. Yeah. And what about the ace of base? They say that's the sign. Can you see the sign in there? Yes. And what about Aerosmith crying? Oh, he does cry sometimes. You gotta get your dinner. No. Gotta find any food. Oh, you'll be all right in here. What about everything but the girl? Missing. Because she went for a ride on the zebra. Oh, I think I've seen her, yeah. Is she not in my show there? No. Everything but the girl. Was she carrying a suitcase? No. Oh. And what about the primitive radio gods? Have you ever been standing outside a broken phone booth? Well, I was standing outside a shop once with sixpence in my hand. Yeah. And you say, well, why didn't you spend it? Well, I wanted to save it, you know. I ate me shavings. Oh, I see. Yeah. Yeah. And there you go. And what about Enigma? Return to innocence? Yeah, he does. Zoey Zebra is returned to innocence. And Janet Jackson, I get lonely. But when I get lonely now, I will think of Zoey Zebra. Oh, yes. And Madonna says, he comes in Vogue. He's Vogue. Oh, I love him from here. He's Vogue. And Coolio says, can he count? No, how can he count, Coolio? Say 1, 2, 3, 4. There you can count, can't you? Go on, you practice it. Yeah, that's it, you got it. Yeah. And Lenny Kravitz, it ain't over till it's over. No, this show is not over yet. No. I'll tell you when. And what about the stone temple pilots? What do? They build stone temples. They do the interstate as well that leads to the stone temples, and they do the love song, the interstate love song. And what about the smashing pumpkins? Tonight is the night when they smash the pumpkins. Yeah, they get new ones for Halloween, yeah. Be coming out in the shops soon, yeah. But what about Collective Soul? They say it come back in December. It'll be Christmas time. We'll buy a new pair of specs. Yeah, he says. And what about Weezer? Well, he's a bit like Buddy Holly, you know. Yeah, he likes Peggy Sue. But Peggy Sue got married not long ago. Oh, I see. And Weezer was just standing on the corner smoking his 50. Yeah. And better than Ezra? Oh, he's better than Ezra. In fact, he's good. He's good. He's good. Yeah. And what about the Blessed Union of Souls? Yeah. Here, Leonardo. Here, Leonardo. I haven't seen him. And what about Alanis Morissette? You ought to know. That's why I fetched on here the world I know to tell us about the world you know. Now, Alanis Morissette says, I'm a bit miffed here. I say, what about you ought to know? Yeah, he does know. He's trying to tell you. You two, hold me, thrill me, kiss me, and kill me. Yeah, when the handlers get us zebras, that's what they do. They hold me, they give me a bit of a thrill, give me a carrot, yeah. They kiss me, kind of, and then they kill me, yeah. And Puff Daddy and Maze, can't nobody hold me down? Nah, because I get a naked arm holding him up all the time. Hold him down. Well, he could stand, yeah, he does stand there. Oh, he sits there marvelously. It's not a standing position, it's a sitting position, but he does do well, but then, of course, you can't see him. So the Blessed Union of Souls say, let me be the one. So there he is chosen by the day, and this is his show, and let me be the one. And Eve 6, Inside Out. No, there's no inside and there's no out. There's his bottom there. And that is his inside. You can see up his stomach there. Yeah. And there he goes. No doubt he makes spiders' webs. Oh, the spider would get a shock. Black and white on my web, oh gee. Yeah. No doubt about it. And what about the phone on bronze? What's up? Well, I'm up on daily stories here. How's the non-blondes doing? Have they run out of hairdo? Yeah. And what about the blind melon? Oh, we've had no rain, I think, for the past couple of days. But it will rain soon. Do you want a blind melon? Yeah. Oh, yeah. And what about the spin doctors? The little miss can't be wrong. She can't be wrong. I know he keeps starting all over the screen because I've got a hold on. Yeah. He does like moving about. As we do like to see them moving about. Oh, little miss can't be wrong. Yeah, she says you're a cat. Wrong. Oh, she's wrong. Yeah, little miss can be wrong. Yeah. And what about Gin Blossoms? I'll follow you down. Yeah, well, we'll have to wait till we finish the show and then we'll go down. Yeah. Okay then, but I'll follow you down, yeah. And Delamitri, roll to me. Yeah, I didn't roll in. I'm done doing the rolling. Rolling, rolling, rolling on a river. Ah, that's Creedence Clearwater. Proud Mary, yeah. Yes, I do like it. Yes. And the laws. There she goes. Oh, there she goes. Oh, look, that's Brown. Brown Rooster is just nipping out the door there. Yeah. Yeah, there he goes. Oh, there she goes. Yeah. And Semisonic, it's closing time. No, not exactly, not yet. But they come very early. I'll be taken back in a minute. Hello, hello, hello there. Wait a minute. What's that in there? Hello there. Hello. Are you there? Are you there? Hello. I just don't see the little bit. The what? Jump. What's in there? I'll have a look. I'll be checking. I put it in that last week. I'll check the board, yeah. The what? I'll check on that all them things. I think I got the one mouthwash in there. In there. I'll see. Yeah, for the last week. I know them. I know them. Bye-bye. Hello there again. We're back. We'll do a few minutes extra for you. I got called away there because this is a live show. When you get called away, and there we are. So we've got to big backtrack and see where we were up to. Yeah, it was just saying it was closing time, and it was right. Yeah, it was. But we come back to do a little few more for you. You know. So that was Semi-Sonic. Yeah. And the phone went up, but it was Semi-Sonic as well, yeah. Joan Osborne was on the line. She's saying, this is one of us. Yeah, it's one of us here. It's Zoey Zebra, yeah. And the Cranberries said, you'll have to linger there for a while. Yeah, we'll be better lingering here. Probably just doing a few extra minutes for you there. And, yeah, and have you ever seen Toad the Wet Sprocket? Yeah. Well, something's always wrong, 'tis. Everybody said this was a cat, but it's turned out to be a zebra. And something's always wrong. And what's wrong with your wet sprocket? It won't go. I'll see. But what about Tracy Bonham? Mother? That's wrong as well. That's not a mother. That's a daddy's girlfriend. Well, there you go. And what about the new radicals? You get what you give. Yeah. And if you don't give her a mother, well, you don't give her a dad. There you go. And Sister Hazel, all for you. And you're the one who's going to make sense of it and work it all out. Yeah. And I tell you, it's lovely to handle. It's so easy, bruh. And Semi-Sonic, singing in my sleep. Singing in my sleep. Well, I have to think of a sleepy song on at the moment. Singing in your sleep? Yeah. Well, singing in the rain, just singing in the rain. Well, you could be asleep in the rain, yeah. And James, he got laid when he was in the rain, yeah. He laid an egg not long after, yeah. And Short Asylum, it was pouring the rain and he got in a runaway train and it wouldn't stop. And he tried ringing all the emergency bells and everything, but he couldn't stop it. It was a ghost train, yes. And crashed as dummies. They went, and you would go, That's what you would do if you were crashing into a wall at 100 miles an hour with your seatbelt on, but you'd still pop through the roof. Boom. Yeah. And you would say, oh, that's what you would say. Now we'll finish the best of the 90s. Anyway, you're very lucky. I'm going to do a few essential love ballads for you. Oh, for you in love. Yeah. Richard Sanderson, Reality from La Boomie. Now, we don't know the foreign. It could be a place. It could be a film, yeah. And Spandau Ballet through the barricades. Well, so he got through all right. You got through the barricades, okay? Yeah, I'll get through them. It was open. It was open. And what about Cindy Lauper? Well, time after time, I keep seeing looking at a watch and looking at a watch and looking at a watch. And what about Terence Trent D'Arby? Tell us about him. He's signing his name in a book over there. I don't know what he's doing with it, but he's signing his name. What about Cock Robin? Oh, you're a boy. Somebody robbed him. Yeah. When your heart is weak. Oh, well, when your heart is weak, you send for Cock Robin. Yeah. And REO Speedwagon can't fight this feeling. No, not when your heart is weak. Oh, yes, it's like having a heart attack. You go down, yes. And nobody ever hears you go down unless you try and take the phone with you. Always keep the phone handy by my side for emergencies. You never know what might happen. And Toto, he says, I want to go to Africa again and see Rosanna. Ah, says, there she goes. And Don Johnson says, tell it like it is. That's the way it is, John. Don. And Johnson Logan, hold me now. I thought his name was Johnny Logan. Johnson Logan. Oh, okay. Have it your one way. Alison Boyle, is this love? And Bonnie Tyler, total eclipse of the heart. Yes. And Bross, cat amongst the pigeons. It's not bothering the pigeons, they're flittering and fluttering at it. They're all flittering and fluttering at the cat together, yeah. The cat's coming off wash, yeah. Give it a peck, yeah. And Paul Young, wherever I lay my hat, so if he laid his hat on top of you, that would be his home. Oh, yeah. And Marvel Gay, he does sexual healing. Wow. Is it like a hospital or a dog? Yeah. Kind of a private dog, yeah. Bangles, they lit the eternal flame, and guess what? Still burning. Pooh, pooh, pooh. And Jennifer Rush says that's the power of love. Yeah. Phil Collins against all odds. Yeah. And there's the bookie putting his odds up on the board. Yeah. 1,000 to 1, 20 to 1. Peter Gabriel and Kate Bush. Don't give up. No. She's giving up, Peter. She's hiding behind the bush. Yeah. Prince with the purple rain. Yeah. And Marillion. Katie. Left the ice cream melting on the wall. Oh, what a waste of money. Scorpions, still loving you. Oh, yeah, still loving him here. And Billy Idol, eyes without a face. He's got a face and lovely eyes. He's got his soul in there. Yeah. And Roxy Music, Avalon. Yeah. Came down like a lawn. And Toto, I won't hold you back. If you're going to Africa too, yeah. And Nazareth, dream on. He's dreaming on. White Snake, is this love? Could be. Foreigner, I want to know what love is. Yeah. Send it out by True Colours. And Europe, carry. Well, I'd be still carrying them like this. Unless I had other baggage, be pulling out on the trolley, yeah. And Bonnie Tyler, total eclipse of the heart. Leonard Cohen says, hallelujah. And PhD says, I won't let you down. Well, if I let you down, you'll end up on the floor. Whoa. America, the last unicorn. No, he ain't got a unicorn. I've got a card with a unicorn, yeah. And ZZ Top, a rough boy. Michael Jackson, I just can't stop loving you. No. George Michael is a father figure. And Spandau Ballet through the barricades. Yes, once again I got through, but this time they were closed. I went underneath. And I was hunting high and low for you. Yeah. And when I went low, Tears for Fears, Woman in Chains. And there we go. And we'll see you tomorrow. Thank you very much, everybody. Bye-bye for now.